The 1960s, the great space race, America versus Russia, to be the first country to put a man on the moon. This was indeed a very, very heated event, I guess the word would be. And of course, America did it in July of 1969. And there have been many people who said, oh, it was fake. But what would happen if we took it one step further and the first trip to Mars in the 1970s was faked? What could possibly happen with that? Capricorn One. Yes. A sci-fi movie that is rated R due to some language. This is a very interesting movie. Directed by Peter Hyams. It stars Elliot Gould. It stars Josh Brolin, who plays Thanos. It stars his father, James Brolin. And it also stars O.J. Simpson. Yes, I am dead serious. I didn't even know O.J. Simpson was an actor. We all know him for playing in football. And also kind of helping to the decline, somewhat leading to the decline of the Bronco in 1995, 1996, whatever it was. Can't make this stuff up. So, 3 astronauts are about to head to Mars and as the countdown is happening, suddenly they get a person comes in the show like, yeah, you need to come out. I have no time to explain what's going on. It's like, yeah, it turns out there are some defective parts inside the rocket and it would explode. It would explode upway unless we get you out right now. So we're just going to explain what's going on. And so they get taken inside a debriefing room, I guess is the word. And they're like, you know, America gets bored easily. You can try and tell them about what's going on with the space race. You could tell them what's going on with the I don't like that. You could tell them like what's going on. It's like they will be excited for a while. But then after that, be like, oh, yeah, but what about, but the cost of food is going up. What about the slums? What about cancer? And so, America, in order to have the cynicism erased, they decide, you know what, we're going to have these 3 men die in an accident. Yes, by the way, this movie is 1975. Again, spoilers are coming. So, what happens actually is, there's the heat shield disintegrates, and they die within 5 seconds of this happening due to just being way up there. Turns out that they staged the whole thing inside an abandoned military training in Jackson, Texas, if I'm not mistaken. It's just something made up. What follows is the 3 astronauts as they hijack an airplane, they land in the desert, and they're like, okay, we're going to go 3 separate ways. They're going to be on our tails. We have to escape. And then what follows is 2 of them get caught, and the last one continues. So what's going on is 2 hours. It is 123 minutes with a blending of government lying to the people. What a concept. And also just people not distrusting the government. You know, it's just hilarious. It's like people think that what's going on in 2023 is brand new. This has happened in the 1970s. Those who don't learn from history are doomed to repeat it. History shows again and again how nature points out the folly of man. Godzilla. Listen to the messages of movies. If you can interpret them, see what's going on with modern day. See what's going on in modern day and happened in the 70s. What goes around comes around, the vicious cycle. It all happens. Those who learn from it are the smart ones, but I'm not going to get into that. Anyway, eventually this one guy named Rob Caulfield is like, hey, what's going on? He meets up with one of the NASA engineers who, when he is dealing with all like the television frequency, he's like, hey, something's going on. It should be from 300 miles away, not from it's way too fast, or whatever the frequency was. It messed up, and eventually he gets replaced, I guess is the word, because everyone knows exactly what's going on. And of course this guy, I forgot who he's played by, Robert Caulfield, manages to discover what's going on. He I can only describe it as a comical car chase. Not a car chase, but his brakes are cut and they somehow remotely operate so that his car just whizzes through traffic. This guy has to manage to steer clear of all traffic, all obstacles, somehow does, but unfortunately comes right up to a bridge. His car goes up. I was about to crash, but he gets out at the last second. Surprisingly, I thought at first it was way too comical, but now I'm thinking, you know what? This is actually a very thrilling scene. I can see how it influenced certain car chase movies in the future. It was only like 2 minutes long, but you have to see it. Capricorn One, like car. What's the word I'm looking for? Not a car chase, but car scene. Whatever. You could just Google it on there, and it was like, now I think about it, I'm like, this is actually pretty good. So it does meander a little bit towards the middle as the astronauts try and determine what their fate is or whatever, and it's just like, yeah, it's kind of boring. Because retroactively, people are like, yeah, some people are like, it's good, it's not bad. I mean, there's some incredible leaps of logic of these 3 astronauts getting assassinated. Maybe not. It's just so over the top. At the same time, it is believable to a point. So it's just one, you got to take those with a grain of salt. But I will tell you this. Towards the last, I would say 30 minutes or so, when Caulfield manages to meet up with A&A, what was it, crop dusting? It's like, hello, good morning. How much for crop dusting? 25. How much to borrow an airplane? 100. Yeah. Are you the owner? Yep, I'm the A. Which, take a guess which A. It was like, is it the front A? No. Is it the back A? No, it's like, no, I'm both A's. It was going to be for my son, but he turned out to be a lawyer, and I think a pervert. What an asshole. Something along those lines. That was funny, but I could tell you, the last 30 minutes, you could just see beautiful action scenes. Honestly, I kind of wish they focused more on the action scenes because it felt like it was trying to be many things at once. It was trying to be comical. It was trying to be espionage, not espionage. It was trying to be more like government lying to the people and just, yeah. You know what? This was a good movie. You could tell there's social commentary in it. This was during the age of propaganda. I just wish people would give this movie a chance. It's got like a 6.7 on the IMDb. Rated by 30,000 people, so it is underrated. Yeah. If you happen to get a chance, if you can, I'll show you the disc one more time. If you look right there, you can see. Yeah, you can see the stage where they used to fake everything. So yeah, if you ever get a chance, I recommend this movie. I would give it, if I had to give a rating, like an 8 out of 10 through modern lenses. Like, message is there. Yes, message is there. You can clearly tell what's going on, and it still applies today. Like I said earlier when I was being a little smarmy. Learn from it. Like, don't always trust the government. I'm just like, I don't want to talk about that. The government is... Yeah, I was surprised. The paranoia is still creeping in. It does take some extreme leaps of logic, and the middle part of it is kind of boring, but we get to see some darn good acting. So yeah, I recommend you watch Capricorn One.